Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I've already tried to record this once and then I accidentally deleted the files off my memory card. That's just how I am. So I'm just going to roll with it. So I'm sorry about before. I have a new mic, so hopefully this voice is a bit better than it has been on my previous videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little quick haul. I say quick. It's a little haul from the range of the Gorjuss collection. As I've said before, I am in love with this collection, especially because I do a lot of colouring and project life and make my own embellishments and stuff like that. So I find that some of the stuff that comes out for the Gorjuss Girl stuff, the collection, works really well for everything that I do and what I want to make. So at the range they had some reduced like 10-piece rubber stamps. They're not a lot off, like £5.95 is normally the price and I got them for £4.46 each. So I have Hush Little Bunny, which is the reason why I put these on there, is because I'm going to take them out of the packaging and then I stick these on the plastic so I don't forget which ones I have. So I've got Hush Little Bunny, which is this Gorjuss girl with her little teddy bear of a shape of a bunny. And then I've got the Dreamer, which I like how they've changed the colour of the hair on these ones. They are so cute and easy to use, and I use pro markers for colouring in. So if you want to see me do some of these stamps and colouring, just give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment down below and I'll do a video of that. This one's quite cute because it's got a fox. I'm quite an animal person. I like pretty much most animals except from 3, and that's mice, rats and snakes. I'm not very keen on them, but I can tolerate some of them. Not very good with some of them. You have like little flowers on some of these, like stars and bows, I think, which are so cute to especially do like as embellishment. If you get the embossing pads, you can emboss them with the powders. There's so much you can do with rubber stamps nowadays. So I'm going to move on to the next pack that I've got, and it's a goodie bag. These goodie bags are what I tend to go for a lot of the time, because you get so much in these bags for only £15, and most of them are contents which are worth over £30. It's so worth it. If you see one that you know you like the look of, like I think a couple of months ago they had a 6x6 Gorjuss paper pad pack in there in one of these grab bags, and I've been looking at it and it had some other bits where they had some rubber stamps in there, some other paper, and which I wasn't too keen on, but I could use it for something like die cuts or something like that. So what I've done is I ended up getting some of them, so it starts building up some of my stash, because I haven't got a lot of stash. I've got a lot of stuff, not a lot of paper or stuff that you could use to make embellishments with. So I'm trying to build up my own stash, but not spending tons and tons and tons of money on little machines, big machines, having 2 machines that do exactly the same thing. I'm not the type of person that will do it. If something is cheap and it works for that purposes, that's what I tend to go for. So I have a Big Shot, and that will do my die cuts, it will do embossing. That's what I got that machine to do those 2 things. I don't need a bigger machine because it's just for my project life or my albums, like my scrapbook albums, which is what I tend to do. I've got a few 12 by 12, and I've got a few 8 by 8. I want to go smaller, but I haven't seen an album that I actually quite like that's a smaller one, so a 6 by 6. But I'm finding that 8 by 8 is quite a decent size to do a lot of my scrapbooking. But I also do Project Life, which the pockets are a lot smaller, so the embellishments that I'll be using are not going to be the big embellishments, not the A4 embossing folders that I do want, because I haven't got anything that will do the A4 size. I've got a 12 by 12, which if I'm going to do something on the background, I'm going to layer it up. I'm not going to just do one whole piece in the whole thing. So if I'm going to do something, I always look at what's going to be ideal for myself. And I think that's what you need to do if you're starting out, is getting stuff that you know you'll use all the time. So with this grab bag, you get quite a bit in it. I have opened it up already. As I said, I've done this video once before, but I deleted the folders or the files. So let's get this all out. So you could use that to store some stuff in. If you're going to take something to a friend or anything out, or retreats, if you do go on to retreats. I have never been to one, and I don't have the time really to do stuff like that. So if you do go to do that type of thing, I would say keep these bags, because they're easier to put stuff in, especially to carry stuff and make sure you've got everything together. So in this pack that I got is actually I'll just show you the back. It's the Gorjuss goodie bag 2016-2022. God, that's a mouthful, isn't it? 2016. So with these, I tend to keep as much as I can with what I've got. So you get a 9-piece rubber stamp set. It's quite a good one. You get lined in like a frame, which you can then cut out and then put it as, you can emboss it so it's 3D. Or you've got, what else is there? A little bow, some hearts, crimpled paper. This is Gorjuss stamp. Even a little bit of note paper to make it look like it's 3D. We even got corner stamp, so if you've got photos but you want to put a corner bit, but you want to make your own corner, you've got the stamp there to do that with. This one is Rainy Days. I quite like this. It kind of goes with the Puddles of Love, which is, if I can just reach over, you can't really see it that well on this, but I bought this off of eBay because I've never seen the actual Puddles of Love, and I love this image. This image is one of my favourites. So this one is the Puddle of Love. So I quite like this, and I quite like this, the Rainy Day, is it Rainy Days? Yeah, the Rainy Days one, which is just as good as the Puddles of Love. It's got the hearts raining, there's like a raindrop of that one, really. You've got two different types of heart sizes there, so that's quite a good mixture there. But each one has their own, so this one's got a 9-piece, and these two have got 10 pieces. So you've got several hearts on most of them, but this one, which is the Hush Little Bunny, it looks like it's got, oh, you can't see it on there, newspaper in the middle of it, so it adds a little depth to the hearts. So I quite like stamps. I'm going to be collecting some more, but I always have a look at the reduced sale, because there's nothing wrong with those stamps. It's as if somebody has opened them up and they've wrecked the packaging, so that's why they reduced most of it. So also in this pack you get a 6x6 card and envelope set, which I've just broken that, but never mind. But you get on most of them these little tags, and it says reuse and upcycle gorgeous little things. So on the inside of these, see if I can open this one up. I hate these sticker bits. They never come up when you want them to come up, and when they do, they rip everything. Come on. Come on. There we go, that's one. And I'll just open up the other side. So I'm going to try and show you guys what I mean by the packaging on this. Get them to one side for a minute. Nope, it's not going to let me come out that way, so let's get these sides off. See what I mean by I don't like these? Sticky, sticky. I'm not even joking, there's like, you get 6 on each pack and it's like, why? Surely 1 or 2 will be enough. Size 2. Get the bottom bit off as well. So if you can hear any sound noises in the background, I've got the tumble dryer going. As I don't have a big desk in the computer room, which I call the second bedroom, I call this is the computer room to me. I don't have a big desk on there. I've got a little tiny desk, and that holds pretty much where I put them with pro markers and how I've done my project life holding, and then also my laptop, so I don't have to keep running out of everything. So here we go. So there's the cards, so you get 2 of each of the designs, and if anybody knows, I would like that. That is my favourite designs. So you've got, and then you've got your envelopes that go with it, so that's quite handy. So if I just pop them to one side, I'm going to take these off my fingers, off my hands, because they're really annoying me. Right, so here's what I mean by the insides of the packs. So I think it's mainly the decoupage pack, the paper packs and the card packs that you get these on. So you've got little banners. What you do is you just cut them all out, and you can use them to embellishment, and even these, everything you can probably just reuse, which is so cute. So you've got like even some up here, like tags, toppers, add a little embellishment. So you could probably cut this one out and then just put it as a bit of a background, which I just think is so cute. I've got some of these as what do you call them? They're like the metal ones, and you just pop them through a hole. They're so cute. And as soon as I started seeing these, I saw them when I went to a garden centre, and it was, I think they did like purses and mugs and bookmarks and nail files all in this design. And as soon as I saw some of the designs, I was in love with it, and that's where my obsession with the Gorjuss girls have come from. So you can see what I mean by it. You get so many different things, and you need to know what you like, and everything that you make is your personal own self. And I think that's what I like about crafting, it's just you all over. So you get a 16 pack of the wooden frame, so you get 8 of the large, 8 of the small, and they look quite cute to use. They all match with the same design and that go with the paper pack, so I'll put them to one side. You've got a 12 pack of the bows, which when I was looking at this, I think they're like $4.99 for the whole of this, just for that pack. So you can see you can start saving. And I think the cards are £7.99, I think. The May range, I'm not 100% sure, because my range don't stock the car stock anymore. They've stopped doing these ones for now. The buttons, I think, are £3.99. So you get 100 pack of the mixed colour buttons, which you can just embellish yourself. You can put them onto like loads of things, so they're quite handy to have. You can create 8 cards or more with this pack. So this is an A4 decoupage set. So as I said before, you've got the inside of these are the embellishments as well. So see if I can get this open. Nope, I can't get them out now. See, I've already got these out before, now I can't get them out. There we go. So you've got your corner bits to go over those, and you start building up. I've not done many decoupage cards, so I'm still learning with this. I do struggle with some of them, but as I said, you've got to practice to learn. And inside here as well, I'll show you, there's some toppers and tags and stuff like that in that one as well. So you get them in pretty much most of the packaging. So you've got like your die cut, you get 2 of these ones, I think 2 of them, yep, and then you get some paper at the back as well. So you've got it in the red and you've got it in the grey tone. These are quite cute actually. I've not seen this design before of these Gorjuss. There is a new one that they do another girl, like a fairy style pack as well. So there's so many different. No, you're not going in. And I don't think you're going to go in because you've got something stuck in the way. And then you get a 32 pack of the paper pad. I'm not going to get this one up because they're so big. But you get several, I think you get a couple of each of these designs. So I think it's like I think it's 2 of each. So I've had some of these paper pack before, but not this one identical. There are different ones with the different page colours and stuff. So these ones are my favourite colours, of course, because I like lilac. I like this one and I like that one. They're so neutral, and you can put anything on with them. And then you've got your more brighter colours, darker colours, reds, greys, blue tones, green tones. So you get a few of each. So you get quite a good variety of paper that you could use as backgrounds or added on or emboss yourself and stuff. So let me just move these out of the way. So today my boyfriend and my fiance got me some stuff. So I needed a new acrylic clear stamp block, and I didn't know what size I needed. I just know that I've got to make sure that those stamps can fit on it. So we took this and we went up to where they've got some of the stamps and just measured it. And this is a 6.5 by 6.5 clear stamp block. I use these stamp blocks all the time. I've got the smaller one, I think it's only about this big, and then I've got even smaller, and I've got little square ones. So if you were just doing like the little tiny stamps, you could just use the little block instead of using the whole block and then trying to fit it all out. This one was £4.99 for this clear block. They're not bad price actually for the Paper Mania Do Crafts set company. They're quite a good price. So you got me that one. And then just as I was going out of the way, see if I can get this over a minute. I saw this just lying down. I didn't even know how much it was going to be, so trying to find out how much it was going to be and stuff like that, I might as well just go for it. So my fiance decided to get me this as well. So inside here is the vellum pack. I've never had vellum before, so I'm so excited to actually use these vellums. Like, don't know if you can see. Let's see if see if I can put that behind it. No, it's quite subtle but quite nice colours. You get how many do you get in here? 16. So 16 designs. So yeah, you can die cut these, you can add them over a layer to make a layer of something on the background. You can do loads and loads and loads, and even the back of this is such a gorgeous colour. Just going to put these back in so I don't wreck them. And this girl on the front here is just wow. So you get a little folder. That's more like a folder you would keep. So you can mix and match with other products from the Gorjuss range, and even someone's done like a little layout with them and some cards, which I just think is so cute. And this one says on here, packaging can be reused as a simple Gorjuss folder. There's so much stuff you can do with it. And then this is what I really wanted. Let's get it the right way around. The stamp collection in here. You get a stamp, which you can see I've already opened it, so let's just take that off. Move that over to there. So the stamp that you would get with it is the ruby stamp, which is the #1 stamp. This is £19.99. But to me, it's something that I'm gonna keep, because I have a lot of rubber stamps now. I'm starting to build up my collection. I want somewhere to put them. So let's take this out. I know I've put it in upside down. Oopsie. So in here you can see what it is. It's like a folder, and you just slit in the smaller collection now. So they've got the smaller ones now, which are so cute. And they're so much easier for project life cards. So you get, this case comes with 5 printed pockets inserts which have been specially designed to hold all your collectible rubber stamps. Now I do wish they would come out with some of the ones for the bigger stamps, because as you know I've got a few of those ones, and I'll show you the ones that I have. I know I've lost some of the little ones, but I'm not too worried because I don't really use those small ones on any of my projects, other than the ones that I've seen now. I'm like, I really like those ones, so those are the ones I'm going to keep as much as possible. So this is a zip folder, so you zip and zip, and has a little slip in there so you can put your own name in it. It comes with a bit of cardboard, so you just take the cardboard out. So as you can see, I've just noticed that these are a little bit loose, but I'm not too worried about that. So let's sort this out for a little bit, shall we? Don't think it's going to work, but we'll see. Right, so it comes with the numbers of each of the ones. So, and you go into any of the range, you'll see like these little stamps are about this big. So you get, I got #1 ruby with this one, so I don't need to go and get that. You've got #2, which is New Heights, which is the book style, where she's standing on books. Then you've got #3, the Pretend Friend, which, if I'm correct, is like a little fox on a little string. Forget Me Not is a little girl with a teddy bear in her hands. They don't slide that well across here, so I'm not too worried. It's just somewhere to keep them. #5 is Ladybird, so you can see a little girl. She has like ladybirds on her, I think. I found my family in a book, which is a little girl which is holding people from one side to the other side, and it's all linked. So that's that one. And then you got number 7, the white rabbit, which I have the A5 journal of. So that's quite a cute girl. And then you've got I Love You Little Rabbit. I Gave You My Heart, which is a little girl holding a piece of paper with a heart shape in it. Number 10 is Perfect Love, which is a girl with a cat. Number 11, You Brought Me Love. I have that in the bigger set. And I have this next one as well, which is number 12, On Top of the World. I have that in a bigger set as well. And then you start seeing I've filled my ones already in. So I had number 13, Fairy Lights, which is quite a cute one with little fairy lights going around her. Number 14, Little Red, so she has a little apple. Number 15 is the Black Star. Number 16 is the Puddle of Love, which is the one I absolutely love. And then on the back page you've got number 17, the Fox. So she's dressed up as a little fox. Number 18 is Poppy Wood, sorry. I'm not sure what that one is. I've not seen that one. And it's quite dark on that photo, so I can't really tell you what she looks like. Number 19 is Holly. So she's just a little girl. By the looks of it on her dress, it's little Holly. And then number 20 is The Getaway, which it looks like a rocking horse in the background of this girl. So there is quite a few of the little ones out. I wish they did come with a slot for the bigger ones. But I'm going to go and get some slip folders and then put them in here and then put my bigger ones in. So, as I said before, let's see if I can get some mat. So, there's that one. You Brought Me Love, which is the bigger one of that. On Top of the World, that's that one, which is quite a cute one. The Runaway, this is another one I absolutely love. It's just so gorgeous. You get little banners and stuff that you could choose. I've got the Collector as well. That's quite a cute one. And Dear Alice, this one, when you stamp it, is just amazing. When you stamp it, it is so gorgeous. And the little teddy bear here on its own is just perfect for anything as well. And then of course I've got the 2 that I showed you, and then the one that came in the pack as well. So if you want to see me do some of my stamping and colouring in, or how I make my own Project Life filler cards, just leave me a message below or give me a thumbs up, and I will do a video on it and show you how I do all of mine. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.